Namaste. Welcome everyone. So nice to be with you. If you have a block that you would like to use, a tie to keep handy, usual things, please do so. And we will begin. Finding yourself in that comfortable seated position, whatever that is for you. So today I'd like to talk about power. So, you know, the mana maya kosha is the power, the mind, the thoughts, and the feelings. That's the dimension. But power is many different things. It can be physical, but it can also be emotional and spiritual power. So different aspects, but everything begins in the mind. You know, my father used to say to me, your mind can make heaven or hell, and how true is that? So the power of the mind, the connection of the mind, body, spirit, very, very powerful. So as we go through our postures today, to fully engage physically, but then bring yourself back emotionally and the mind, you know, the overcoming if you're in a challenging position, and always coming home to the breath. So once again, the power is an all-encompassing thing. To have that faith that things will work out for you, to keep on keeping on. If you're having a health challenge, to believe, to claim that health is yours. Whatever it is you're going through or need the power, come back to the mind and the thoughts. So, power. I have the power to shape my life. I am blessed with spiritual powers that I use to create my world. As I choose my thoughts, my feelings, my words, and my actions, I am using the power of creativity with intention. For instance, I express the power of love to contribute to a world of harmony and peace. I connect with my restorative power of my life to send healing energy throughout my body. I use my power of understanding to deepen my awareness of my inner nature. When faced with a decision to make, I discern the options available to me through the power of wisdom. And I use my power of will to choose the best one. My power of faith helps me believe those that I hold in my heart are abundantly blessed. I am a divine being, blessed with spiritual gifts that make me powerful beyond measure. So power. So with that, welcome yourself for the next hour and bring your mind and your intentions into this place and join me at this moment. So rolling your shoulders up, back, and down, feeling those sits bones rooted. Allow yourself to become fully present. So the eyes can be at a soft gaze or closed. Connecting with the breath. feel the sensation of the rising and falling of the belly. And connect with the Mana Maya Kosha, the mind. Where are your thoughts at this time? What are you holding in your mind's eye? Can you connect with the power of the mind? Perhaps remembering a time in your life that you overcame a challenge, whether it was physical or emotional, whatever it was for you. Knowing the power of thoughts create your reality. The words that you speak to yourself become the house that you live in. They can either be a beautiful house or they can be a cage, a prison of your own mind. So very important to fill your mind with thoughts because they become your reality. If you require strength, fill the mind with thoughts of power and strength, knowing you can overcome anything you set your mind to. If you have a need for healing, talk to the body lovingly and compassionately, knowing that healing has already taken place. And if the mind is troubled and upset and worried, come back to the present moment and come back to the breath. Feeling the sensation of the belly rising and falling. Staying in the present moment, not going into the future with worry or regressing to the past with regret. We have the power to create our own reality. So think, what would you like that to be for you? Start to deepen the breath, feeling the belly fully expand. The rib cage begins to separate as the lungs fill with the life-giving air. The collarbones rise, the heart opens. The power of the breath. Notice what that feels like. all the worry and concern. Simply exit the body as you exhale. Feel the power of the breath as it fills the lungs, opens the heart, relaxes the mind. Just notice any thoughts that come to mind. And as you exhale, can you simply allow them to drift away, coming back fully present to this time and your breath? Start to bring yourself back to the natural breath. Noticing how the body is feeling, perhaps some lightheadedness. Perhaps a tingling sensation throughout the body from the deep breath and the breathing. And then coming back to the full sensation of the body. Bringing the mind back, bringing the thoughts back. And then allowing yourself to open your eyes and join me once more in this time and place. Coming over onto all fours, knees directly under the hips, arms directly under the shoulders, starting to take yourself to some gentle warm-ups here. Nice circles. Using the power of the breath. So inhaling over the fingertips, exhaling over the heels. Big circles, little circles. Do what feels right for you. Remember, the power is in your hands. Coming back to center, changing direction, inhaling over the heels, exhaling over the fingertips. Bringing the mind to the sensations throughout the body and the breath. Coming back to center. Extending the right arm out, extending the left leg out. Feel the power from the fingertips to the toes. Inhaling, lengthening, reaching, pulling the belly button to the spine. Exhaling, knee comes to elbow, rounding the back. Use the breath Exhaling. Filling the lungs, bringing the mind fully present, inhaling, lengthening, reaching, bringing the hand down, bringing the knee down, shifting the weight, left hand reaches, right leg, lengthen first, inhaling, exhaling, knee comes to elbow. Go with the flow of the breath. Inhaling, reaching, lengthening, holding. Bringing the hand down, bringing the knee down. Tucking the toes, pushing the hips up and back, gently side to side. Rising up on the toes, pedaling the feet, gripping the mat with the finger pads. Inhaling, exhaling, pushing back through, feeling the power of the posture. Deep breaths here. And then coming forward into plank position, lengthening through the crown of the head, spiraling the inner arms outward, shoulder blades hug, kneecaps rise. Come back to the breath, inhaling. Deep breaths here, lengthen, fully engaged. Feel the power throughout the arms and the legs. And then bringing the left knee down, dropping the right foot, shifting the weight over, hand comes to hip, or extending upward. You can stay right here, or if you would like, lift the leg up. Come back to the breath. Deep breaths here. Release the leg, release the arm, pushing the hips up and back, coming once more into downward facing dog. Pedaling, reaching. Deep breaths here. Bringing yourself forward into plank once more, spiraling the inner arms. Come back to the breath. Bringing the right knee down, dropping the left foot, bringing the left hand to the hip, extending the left arm up. You can stay right here or pick that left leg up off the ground. Come back to the breath. Deep breaths. Bring the foot down if it's up. Bring the hand down. Bring the knees down. Knees come wide. Big toes touching. Come back into child's pose. Bring the mind back to the sensations throughout the body. Turning the hands on their side, bringing the palms together. Feel the lengthening down the side body. Take a deep breath in as you bend the elbows, bringing the arms up, hands up. Feel that stretch in the upper back. The power of the back. We carry the weight of the world. We want a strong back. Deep breaths here. And then release the hands down, separate them. Coming back up, rounding the back, bringing the knees under the hips. Inhaling, dropping the belly down, lengthening, exhaling. The spine that keeps us straight. We want to take care of our back. So inhaling and exhaling. Bringing the mind and the breath to every vertebra throughout the back. Coming back to neutral, tucking the toes, pushing the hips up and back once more. Gripping the mat. And then raising the right leg up into the air, lengthening, pulling the belly button to the spine. Exhale, elbow, right elbow comes to left knee. Inhaling, lengthening, reaching, elbow to knee. Inhale, exhale. One more time. Inhale, lengthening, reaching. Bringing that foot down, pedaling. Realigning, extend the left leg up, lengthening, pulling that belly button in. Left elbow to right knee. Use the power of the breath. One more time, inhaling, lengthening, reaching, and then releasing, pedaling once more. And then slowly walking the hands, walking the feet up to meet the hands. Inhaling, dragging the fingertips up. Exhaling, releasing. Grabbing opposite elbow. Ragdoll forward bend. Deep breaths here. Coming back to stillness, once more dragging the fingertips up, lengthening, engaging the knees. Feel the power in the legs. Exhaling, releasing. Placing the fingertips on the floor, stepping that left foot back. Left hand on the floor, sweeping the right arm up. So from the top of the head, right to the heel, feel the energy throughout the body. Deep breaths here. releasing the hand down, framing that right foot, sweeping the arms up, coming up into crescent lunge. So feel the energy throughout the fingertips. Deep, deep breaths here. Exhaling the hands to the heart, pressing the palms together, lengthening the crown of the head, twisting to the right, hooking that left elbow. So pressing, feel the power of the posture. Come back to the breath. Release the elbow, frame that right foot, step the left foot to meet the right, dragging the fingertips up, lengthening through the crown of the head. Deep breaths here, fully engaging, exhaling, releasing, stepping the right foot back. Right hand on the floor, sweeping the left arm up, lengthening. Squeezing the shoulder blades, engaging the kneecap. Think power. From the top of the head to the heel, fingertips to the palm on the floor. Feel the energy throughout the body. Deep, deep breaths here. Releasing. Coming up to a high crescent lunge. Feel the energy. Exhaling the hands to the heart. Twisting over, right elbow, left knee. Pressing, lengthening, reaching. Use the power of the breath. And then releasing, framing the foot, stepping the right foot to meet the left. Inhaling, sweeping the arms up, pushing the hips out. Exhaling, swan diving forward. Inhaling, dragging the fingertips up. Exhaling, releasing, big bend in the knees. Sweep the arms up. Exhaling the hands to the heart. So check in for a moment. Feel the heart beating. Close your eyes, connect with the breath. Feel the sensations throughout the body. Releasing, sweeping the arms up, inhaling, exhaling the hands to the heart, stepping the left foot back, dropping the left heel down, rolling the shoulders up, back, and down. Extend the arms out, coming into warrior two. So looking down, make sure that knee is tracking over the ankle. Sensation of feet hugging towards each other. Hug the shoulder blades together. Settle in. Feel the power from the top of your head all the way down the tailbone. Turning the right palm up to the ceiling, inhaling. Can you sink a little deeper, opening up the heart center? Come back to the power of the breath. Bring your mind back. Releasing, coming back to warrior two, straightening that right leg, reaching forward, coming into triangle. Sensation of feet coming towards each other. Feel that right inner thigh as you push the hips back. Deep, deep breaths here. And then release, bending the knee, framing that right foot, stepping the left foot to meet the right. Big bend in the knee, sweep the arms up. Exhale the hands to the heart. Checking in. Feel the heart beating. Place the hand on the heart and the belly. Connect with the breath. Releasing, inhaling, exhaling the hands to the heart, stepping back with the right foot, coming in, dropping that right heel down, adjust the stance, roll the shoulders up, back and down, bring the arms out to the side, warrior two. So making sure the shoulders are directly over the hips. Feel the spine lengthening and growing. Can you sink a little deeper? Come back to the breath. Turning the left palm up to the ceiling, sweeping that left arm up, reaching for that right calf, opening up the heart. Humble warrior. Fill the lungs with that air, the power of the breath. And now exhaling, coming back into warrior two, straightening the left knee, reaching forward, bringing that hand down, arm comes up, coming into triangle. Releasing, bending the knee, coming back up to warrior two, and then windmilling the arms, framing the left foot, stepping that right foot to meet the left. Big bend in the knees as you sweep the arms up. Exhaling the hands to the heart once more. Connecting with the experience that's happening now throughout your body. The power of the mind. Releasing the hands, inhaling, coming up to Tadasana. So all four corners of the feet planted. Shoulder blades hug, arms are reaching. Feel the power of mountain posture. Big breaths here. Fill the lungs with that life-giving air, reaching and then pushing the hips back, coming into Utkatasana. Option here, hands can be on hips, straight out, or full expression. Push the hips back, Arms are reaching, legs are hugging. Deep breaths here. Powerful posture. Can you stay here knowing it's not going to last forever? Bring your mind back. Deep inhale, exhale, release the hands, drag the fingertips up the shins. Exhale, release. Bend in the knees, sweep the arms up. Exhaling the hands to the heart. Come back to the breath. If the mind is wandering, bring yourself back to this present time. Couple of deep breaths here. Come back to that deep breath. Shift the weight to the left foot. Feel the firm foundation. Peel the toe off the ground. Bring that right knee up. Grabbing under the right knee. You can stay right here if you would like. Grab the toe. Come back to the breath and the mind. Release. Release the foot. Same option on this side. Whoops. When you lose your focus, you lose your balance, which is fine. And then release. Coming to the top of the mat. Inhale, sweeping the arms up, lengthening, exhaling, right arm under left, eagle arms. Pushing the hips back. You can stay right here or peel that right foot up and over. What feels right for you? Coming up. Bring yourself back to this moment, the breath, and this time. Inhaling, sweeping the arms up. Exhaling, left under right. Pushing the hips back. Leg comes up and over or stay on the toes. Releasing. Coming to the top of the mat. Inhaling, exhaling, forward fold. Stepping the left foot back, stepping the right foot back, coming once more into plank. Knees can be down as an option. Releasing, coming down onto the belly through chaturanga. Lengthen the toes. Toes are touching, arms are close. Glutes are squeezed. Taking a deep breath in. As you exhale, press the pelvis into the floor. Pressing the hands, hands coming towards hips, hips coming towards hands. Exhaling, releasing. Your own pace, inhaling. Bring the mind back to this moment. Releasing. Upward facing dog. Inhaling, exhaling, straightening the arms. Tops of the feet are on the floor. Feel the power throughout the body. Tucking the toes, pushing yourself up and back into downward facing dog. Coming forward onto the knees, finding yourself on one hip. Sits bones are rooted. Lengthen through the crown of the head. Feel the power of the posture in staff pose. Couple of nice deep breaths here. Just settling in to begin. And then inhaling, sweeping the arms up, dropping the shoulder blades down and back, reaching out, 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 hinging from the hips, and then grabbing wherever you can grab. Feeling the energy down the back of the legs. And then allow the breath to simply release, melting over yourself. Deep, beautiful breaths here. Notice you can get a little deeper into the stretch. And then releasing, slowly dragging the fingertips up, lengthening, bringing that left foot into the right inner thigh. Inhaling, sweeping the arm up, reaching out, 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 grabbing that right foot. And allowing the power of the breath to assist you. Releasing the hands, slowly dragging up. Left hand comes behind the body. Drop the right foot down. Inhaling, reaching, lengthening. Feel that whole side body stretching. Deep breaths here. Come back to the moment and the breath. And then releasing, coming back down. Extending that left leg out. Right foot comes to the inner thigh. Lengthen first. And then inhale, drop the shoulders down. Reach out, out, out from the hips. One side may be a little tighter than the other. Do the best you can. Now, release any thoughts from the mind. Come back to the connection of the sensations throughout the body. Big, powerful breath. Exhale, release. And then slowly releasing, bringing that left hand behind, dropping the left foot, right hand behind, dropping the left foot, reaching up, feeling it down the whole side body. Filling the body with the breath, and then slowly releasing, coming down. Bringing this both feet mat width apart, and simply windshield wipering the legs. And then coming back to center, feel the sits bones rooted onto the floor. Roll the shoulders up, back and down. Open up the heart center. Bring that left leg in. Extend the right leg out. Inhaling, exhaling, bringing the right knee in. Making this a flow. Where is your power? It's your solar plexus, your core. So engage fully and notice the difference. Bringing both knees into the chest, dropping the feet down onto the floor, rolling the shoulders up, back and down, one vertebra at a time, coming down onto the mat. Bringing the feet, the heels back towards the sits bones. As you roll the shoulders together, reaching the fingertips towards the heels, feeling all four corners of the feet firmly planted. Taking a deep breath in, peeling the sacrum, the lower back, the middle back, the upper back, coming onto the shoulders. So squeezing the glutes. Setu Bandhasana, bridge posture. Big breaths here. If you'd like to walk the shoulder blades together and clasp the hands, do so. Bring the mind back to the breath. Feel the power in the body, the lungs, the heart beating. If the hands are clasped, release them, and then slowly on the exhale, each vertebra coming down onto the mat, releasing, taking that left ankle, crossing it across the right thigh, pressing out that left knee, opening up the hip. Couple of breaths here. You can stay right here, or if you would like to pick up the head, the neck, the shoulders, grabbing either behind the hamstring or the shin. And now come back to the breath. Big inhale. Exhale. Notice as you release the breath, you can bring that knee a little closer towards the forehead. Back to the breath. Releasing the head, the neck, the shoulders. Releasing. Uncrossing the leg. Crossing the right ankle across the left thigh, gently pressing that right knee out. Take note of your experience throughout the body. Staying right here if you would like, or picking up the head, the neck, the shoulders, threading the hands through, grabbing that left hamstring or left shin. Taking a deep breath in. Note the sensation in the hip. And then slowly releasing the head, the neck, the shoulders, the fingertips, uncross the leg. If you have a block, you might like to use it, coming into a modified shoulder stance. So you can place the block if you would like to do it modified, under the sacrum. Roll the shoulders up, back, and down. Extend the legs up if you don't need the block. The block is nice. Allow all the blood to drain from the legs, feeling the sensation, the lightness. Couple of nice deep breaths here. And then slowly bending the knees, remove the block if you have it. Allow the spine to roll onto the mat. Grab the inside of the feet, coming into happy baby. Just gently rocking on that spine. And then releasing when you are ready, bringing the knees into the chest and then extending the arms and the legs out. Nice full body stretch, lengthening and bringing the arms down by the sides. Palms are open, feet splay open, coming into Shavasana. Allow yourself and your mind to imagine yourself floating above the body, looking down. The power of the mind. Imagine the whole body encased in this glowing white light, knowing that all is well, and any part that is in disharmony is now in perfect harmony. Allow the jaw to gently release. Feel the sensation of the tongue upon the roof of the mouth. The back of the head resting upon the mat. The shoulders down and away from the ears. The sensation of the back, the shoulder blades, upon the mat as the heart shines forth through the chest, glowing with energy, feeling that sense and the power of wholeness and well-being. Coming down to the belly, feeling the rising and falling of the natural breath. Noting that gentle pulsation. Feeling the sensation of the hips as they are cradled by the earth and the mat. And those wonderful legs that carry us through life, resting upon the mat, the calves and the heels right to the toes. Bring your mind's eye back to the body. And experience all the sensations from the practice you have completed today. And for the next few moments, allow yourself to enjoy some quietness, perhaps listening to the music, and find the power in rest. And until we meet again, namaste. Be safe, be well, be happy.